Hi, and welcome to the Logix video tutorial for reports. Reports can give you important insight into how your company is doing. They allow you to see your AR, monitor employees' work, and see important sales data. You can find all of your reports here under the Reports dropdown. The first report listed under the Report dropdown is the Accounts Receivable report. You can filter this report for any time frame by team, product, which includes the product line offered by Logix, by settlement officer, payment status, meaning paid or unpaid, payment type, either initial or recurrent, client status, which can be either all leads, prospects, or only active clients, or payment method, which is whether it's by credit card, cash, savings account, or other methods. You can also filter this report by whether or not autopay is on or off, or by the lead source. Once you've made your selections, you can click Generate Report, and Logix will show you every payment that meets those criteria, along with a grand total of payments at the bottom of the report. It's important to note that this report relates to the payment post dates and the scheduled payment dates. So you will want to make sure that your posted payment dates match up with the payment dates and amounts that you have listed in the client's payment schedule. If, for example, a client has a payment set up for $100 on August 1st and they do not make the payment on the date of August 1st, this payment will show up as unpaid. If the client then makes the payment on August 2nd, you should adjust the payment schedule so that the payment date in the schedule reflects August 2nd. This way, the payment will now show as a paid payment that was reset for and made on August 2nd. If you would like to see a list of payments by transaction date instead of post date, you can visit the Payments report, but we'll go over that in a bit. The next report listed under the Report dropdown is the Activity report. The Activity report will show you a breakdown of every activity your employees are inputting into Logix. You can select the date range that you want to see, and you can also narrow it down by team, user, role, or specific activity type. You can use this filter to monitor how many activities your employees are logging into Logix, and you can also monitor specific employees' daily output. Below the activity report, you will see the back office report. This report will show you cases opened during a specific period of time for either all employees or by specific ones. It will give you some important details about the cases, such as the client's tax liability, gross sale, and balance, the current case status, and how old the case is. This is the Case Status Analysis report. This report breaks down your users' cases by which statuses they are in and provides an analysis of how many cases each person has in different statuses. This report can be especially helpful in identifying choke points within your system if cases tend to bunch up in particular statuses for long periods of time. The next report is the Lead Source Summary report. This will allow you to break down sales statistics by lead source, which will allow you to determine how effective each lead provider is. You can run this report either by lead date, which is the date the leads were created, or by sale date, which is the date the cases were converted from a prospect to a client. The Payments report allows you to filter by a lot of the same criteria as the AR report. This report, however, will show you payment details for payments by the actual transaction date, which may or may not be the same as the post date. You can also filter this report by specific merchants if you have multiple merchant accounts set up. The Payments by Status report will break down all of the payments that you have received by what status the file is in at the time of payment. This next report is the Settlement Officer Case Summary report. This report will show you your settlement officer's case count by status and sales information for a given period of time. You can see it as a summary or in detail by SO and status, how many total and closed leads they have, in addition to a number of other billing-related stats. Below the SO Case Summary report is the Sales by Payment Type report. This will show you gross sales for each employee and average sales per case. Next is the Sales by Invoice Type report. This report will show you gross sales broken down for each settlement officer by the invoice item. This will allow you to see who is selling what services and what services are generating the most income. You can filter this report by the settlement officer or team, the invoice type, or by the status folder. The Sales Summary will show you a general summary of your settlement officer's sales count and let you know how much they have billed and received in both initial and recurring payments. This is the Settlement Officer Commission report. This report will allow you to break down either a general summary or a detailed report of your settlement officer's commissions. Commission rates are calculated using the rate that is saved in the user's profile, unless a source override has been issued for a specific lead source. You can run this report for all users or a specific user and can also punch in a specific case number to pull up all payments for a time frame that relate to a specific case. Next, we have the Settlement Officer Sales Report. This will allow you to rank all of your settlement officers based on a number of different criteria, like gross sales, initial payments, recurring payments, and total payments. This is the Team Commission Report. This report will allow you to break down either a general summary or a detailed report of your affiliate or team commissions. Commission rates are calculated using the rate that is saved in the affiliate user's profile. Finally, we have the Tasks Summary Report. This will break down your employees' total tasks, how many they have completed, and how many are past due. You can also find some statistical information that will allow you to see if some employees are overloaded or not keeping up with their work. You can also see if they can manage a larger workload than they already have. So these are all of the different reports and logics. You can export just about all of them to Excel. So if you want to manipulate the data to fit your own needs, you can. You should also take this time to start familiarizing yourself with the different reports, as they will be critical to your business's success. Thank you.